Okay, I think we are live finally. Welcome to everybody who has joined. And for you guys who are watching this later, as this will be going up on YouTube as well, Clever Polar Bear back again. We're going to be going over 3.0, the Testlive update for Conan Exiles. As you can see, I have made Conrad here, and he is in the inventory, which you now open with tab instead of I. And I believe, yeah, challenges, battle pass, and bazaar are disabled for Testlive. So we won't be getting into that today, but I will be covering as much as I can. We will be trying to go over everything from uh, sorcery to building to followers, all the new key bindings, and all that fun shit. So, yeah. All right. And for references for anybody who wants to know, I am playing this on Civilized just so I can test out the new features and get a bearing on it. I normally play on a roleplay server anyway, so typically a lot of the things like drop on death and all that's disabled. That's going to take some getting used to. I'm already wanting to open my inventory with the I button. Let's see if I can rebind my key bindings. Did it save my key bindings? I tried to do this earlier, guys, and it did. It saved my block, but it did not save my. Or it did. It saved my dodge. I tried to change it back, but I don't think it liked that very much. But yeah, inventory is now opened with tab. So just something to get used to. I assume that when it does the live update, everybody will be um, getting all their controls reset as well. In this stream, I am going to be rushing for a sorcery unlock as quickly as possible. So we can see what that is and what that process is and how all of that works. If things start to drag on too much, I might just enable admin and just spawn it all in and do it that way. But I would like to, if possible, give you guys an organic as experience as I can so you know what to expect instead of just admitting myself and spawning it all. So yeah. So this is where sorcery is going to go. In this little tab right here next to religion. Ancestral knowledge. When they converted all of this, the original feats, they just moved them. Because some of them didn't translate over. It doesn't mean that you actually have all these unlocked. Like if I go into survival, you can see that I don't have star metal unlocked. Even though it says here, like one-handed weapons epic. No, I don't actually have that unlocked. So that is just for them on their admin side at the moment. I was told that when you buy things that give you feats off of the bazaar, or you unlock things through Battle Pass, they will also show up in this Ancestral Knowledge area. So we're going to go for Warrior, and then Mason, so we can test out that new hammer. Some new decorations already. There's a kindling fire. That's new. I've never seen that before. Not entirely sure what it does. Gonna try it. We'll find out. Ancient Warhammer. I don't recall seeing that, but I don't use Warhammers on the normal, so I don't know if that was always there. I don't recall punching daggers. That might be a new thing. I don't recall the median daggers either. That might be a new thing. It gives you Weaver right off the bat. You don't have to do anything for that. So you can craft these clothing right off the bat. I didn't take that feat. It was just given to me. I took Derketo because that's what I normally take on a playthrough because I don't find use for any of this other stuff. Me personally. Need more plant fiber. And we're going to run through attributes real quick. I always start off with Vitality. If you've noticed, they have put a lot of the more powerful feats, perks, whatever you want to call them, at the front end of the tree as you start to unlock. So I'm gonna go for passive health regeneration first. That's normally what I go for, just so my health bar is not always dipped out while I'm doing shit. It can be regenning. I do believe we have enough now to finish that sword. Almost. There we are. Get a hatchet. Pick. I like to move my sword to my primary weapon to my 4. As a pro tip, PvP pro tip, your primary weapon on your 4 key because it's closest to your pointer finger, which scientifically is known to react quicker than the rest of the fingers on your hand. So if you need to withdraw your weapon quickly, put it close to your quickest finger. I might try archery too, just to see if they've done anything with it. I have no idea if they have. We're going to do some murder. Just for some XP points. Also, a big thing to note, on this build, they have 100% like changed up the combat animations. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You can run sideways now. You don't need to dodge all the time. This will let you cheese enemies so hard. Then you can just do this number. 1. Just hit it. Run. Hit it. Run. Hit it. Run. Hit it. Run. And when they're locked in their animation, they'll miss you. A little bit of cheese, but you know it is what it is. We all have to win somehow. The map now opens up as a tab, which is nice. I think we're going to be going over here to build. Either over here or over here. One of these two places. Just so I have quick access to sulfur. And I know that the sorcery cave is over here-ish somewhere. So I don't want to go too far from that either. We're going to be trying to head that way and hit that up. Actually, on our way up the river. I'm not even going to start building until I get over there. I mean, but if you look, like even the run animations, to me look better. He's not like hunched over. Overall, it feels smooth. Like it doesn't feel as clunky. I definitely feel more agile. This is a thing too. Okay, cool. So you see how small that bar is? It's because he's a distant target. As I approach him, as I get closer and closer, closer, and then it's a full-size bar. Farther away. Closer. Farther away. Closer. Something else new that they added that I think is pretty neat. There's a rando pando horse. Don't know who that belongs to. Not my horse. Apparently I don't have permission to interact with this horse, even though I'm playing a single-player game. It's cool. Rando pando horse. I'll see you later, buddy. Maybe something else that we should start putting some points into is grit. Nope, not me. See? Just run sideways. Can't do anything about it. That's going to be one of the new defense metas right now, I'm telling you. You heard it here first, folks. Strafing sideways is going to be one of the new defensive metas. Just because it's like it's no effort. It does not burn stamina from your stamina bar. All you do is literally run in a circle and turn your mouse, and you get returns. Yep. Up this way is where that sorcery cave is. How do I know this? How do I know where the sorcery cave is, you may ask? Well, you see, there was this stream by an Irish streamer who went to the PAX Europe, I think is what it was. It was a European gaming festival, and they did a stream of Funcom, and I happened to be watching that stream and noticed when they got the sorcery feat, and I kind of remembered and kept it in the back of my head. So it's, unless they moved it, it's over here. Homie is working them turtles. Do you guys call them turtles or kappas? I call them turtles, but I've heard people call them kappas. I know we're going to have to cross this river here. We're just going to... another thing, too, to note. Players are way the hell stronger in this build than normal. I'm going to take this grit perk. We're going to then take some strength, I think. Yeah. So right now I have 5 vitality, 5 grit. I'm thinking I'm going to go up to 5 strength. Maybe raise vitality even further. Get that sated health regen. It's up this way, I think, around here-ish. We're just gonna run past this guy. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got stuff to do. I found this particular location that they chose interesting because it already had like something in it. Nope. Not doing that. I don't think they're up here. No, it's farther down. Farther down, farther down. I should get a bedroll going soon, though. In fact, I'm going to do that now, so I don't have to go all the way back if something bad happens. Normally, I would recommend using a skin bedroll. Um, I don't have any skins with me, but skin bedrolls or rawhide bedrolls, three hide, significantly cheaper, way more cost effective. But you know, it is what it is. Drop them bugs. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Set that down right here just to be safe. I think we'll go up and around instead of trying to climb the waterfall. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that for 5 minutes. Believe that's a Darfari camp? Yeah, that's a Darfari camp. I don't. No interest. We're not looking for that right now. We're looking for a cave. Aha. This cave, I believe. And you notice that we are instantly gaining corruption as soon as we walked in this cave. We're going to zoom past these undead kappas. Yeah, this is the place. This is the place. They can't follow us up here. Bada bing, bada boom. We have sorcery now. So we'll put our magic stick right here. I have no idea what this is for, but I assume that you need it for spells. I assume you also need that for spells. We know Detect Corruption and Ice Bridge right now. If you've noticed, I don't give a shit that I'm taking corruption damage. I want corruption. I want... Give me corruption. Because you need it to fuel your spells. So, the price you pay to be a magic person. A sorcerer. A spell user, if you will. I assume maybe you can use this later. I don't know. We are going to ice bridge over there because I see some chests and they might be useful. We're going to pop out the handy magic stick. See if we can get a good read on location here. I think this is a good spot. What is it? Oof. Okay, so right clicking gives you the shank. That's the shank right there. Boom. All right. So you want to left click. Oh, this is so fucking cool. We want to shape the raw forces of nature. Well, it sort of worked. Hell yeah, we will take that loot. And I'll take this loot. I might have use for that, so I'll take that loot. Oh, bones? Necromancy? Maybe? We'll take that. We'll take this. We'll take that. And we'll definitely take that gold. We are going to have to cast another spell to get across. Or to go back, rather. And if you notice, that consumed 2 of my pouches that it gave me. So, oof. Ooh, that was almost embarrassing. Did all this fancy ice bridges just to fall down. Nope. Fuck you guys. We're out. Nope. Not me. And we're good. No, I'm not sure what governs sorcery. Let's see if we can find out. Determines the size of your stamina pool. Direct effect on armor. Determines damage you do with agility-based weapons, assuming bows. Helps you act after a dodge. Increases the size of your stamina pool slightly. So not that. Authority. Determines the amount of damage your followers deal in the amount of concussive damage you deal. So blunt damage. So knocking out thralls, right here. Authority. Maximum carry weight, expertise, strength-based weapons. Slightly increases how much you can carry. Interesting indeed. Well, we'll be able to craft this stuff now, which is good. I mean, and if you notice, if you know where that cave is, there was nothing stopping me from running in there. And yeah, like I just started. If you've been watching, we're up to level 14 because I have experience turned up a little bit. But yeah, there's nothing stopping me from running in there and getting that sorcery right off the bat. If that's what you want to do and you want to get sorcery right off the bat, start messing with it. The game does not prevent you from doing that. I think something that's going to be new for people, something that people are going to have to learn how to do, is play with low stamina and low health bars. Because that is a thing now. And it's a thing that that if you're going to want to be a sorcerer and use magic, yes, you can corrupt your feats and kind of glass canonize yourself. But that doesn't take away the fact that if you get hit or your stamina runs out, you don't really have that much to begin with. So it probably won't take a lot to kill you, even if you are heavily armored. Pick up an emote. We're getting closer. Getting closer. We will test out the new build system. There's some iron right here. I don't want to aggro all of those hyenas, even though it looks like that's going to be what happens. This is definitely what just happened. So we're going to try to hope they de-aggro. Yep, they do. Something that they've also fixed. They've improved AI slightly since the last patch to things like aggro, de-aggro, directional attack awareness, all that fun stuff has been updated. Nope, not me. We're just not. We're just not. Nope. Oof. Spider cave. Let's avoid. I think you move just a little bit faster with your weapon sheath. Something that I've always debated. Like, I'm not entirely sure if you do. I'm not entirely sure it makes a difference. I knew that in games like Skyrim, you do actually move faster with your weapon sheath. But in Conan, I'm not sure it makes a difference. Take this guy out. These guys. I hate these things. Mostly because they're so hard to hit. I suppose you can always just hit Q and lock onto them. I assume that Q is still a lock-on button. We'll find out. It is. Yeah. We're going to go back this way. Because I don't want to be too close to any of these mobs. There's a lot of them through here. And it's not something I'm going to deal with. So maybe like right here. This looks like a good spot. Feels like a good spot. We'll get rid of the Croc Gang. Croc Gang, Croc Gang, Croc Gang. And then we will begin to build. Have you ever noticed that like most YouTubers, and I'm not trying to down fellow yeah, Kitty. I fear the magic is just going to kill PvP balance when Comanches in some way or another. I definitely think that it is going to like mess with the balance for sure, but I don't know if it's going to mess with it as much as what everybody thinks that it is. Sorcerers are very much going to be like the support class. Support the booba. All right, we need wood for these for the new hammers, just so everybody knows. 5 twine. And 20 wood. Before you could even start building your building, you have to make a hammer. I'm tired of these mother effing crocs and this mother effing oasis. Snakes on the plane, anybody? Come on. Somebody's had to have seen it. No? That's alright. It's alright. Weird movie references. You will get them sometimes in this stream. So. Hammer. Yeah, that's what we were doing. To be fair, not much to support. Well, you know, we like ladies of all sorts on this channel. Things to support or otherwise. So you're welcome here. How much does the hammer weigh? Let's find the hell out. Like 3 pounds? But you, when you start off, you don't have that much encumbrance at all. They nerfed your base and carry weight to 82, and that's with a little bit of strength buff to encourage people. I'm assuming to put a little bit into expertise. So we're gonna put one here to get strength 5, and then I will put some in here. Yeah, your base carry weight has been nerfed. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, children, always build your Conan Exiles buildings with odd numbers. That way you have somewhere to put a door in the middle. Otherwise, you will be building crooked. Rock Miner Simulator 2022. Alright, so obviously this is how I build foundations. Pick piece, middle mouse button. Construction inventory, F. Oh, okay. You hit the F key and this shit opens. Ain't that nifty? Alright, I can deal with that. That's better. I'm still over encumbered AF due to the lovely nerf. Testlive boys, please, please, Testlive boys. If anybody from Funcom ever watches my stream, please set carry rate default back to the way that it was, because this be redonkulous, yo. Alright, so where do we go? 1. It's 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 7 by 7. Easy peasy. Basic Conan Exiles base. Another trick, if you're building, you don't always have to sit these down. These are the most expensive things to do. Normally, if I were building like on a roleplay server, I would say go into your knowledge right here, go into construction, get fence maker. Use fence foundations instead of these because they are way cheaper. The same exact reason why we're going to be filling these in with ceiling pieces. Again, way cheaper, easier build cost. And I am not building anything fancy today. Oh, that's cool. It tells me how much I need to build the next piece. I'm not going to be building anything fancy today. This is more going to be like a functional build, so I can start getting my industry going, so I can start showing you guys sorcery stuff, so I can, I'm wanting to make this stream an experience for you, so you know what to expect and how difficult the game is, how the game plays, all of that. So I think I hit hammer, then decorations. I don't have any decorations yet. Can I unlock Boxmaker? Yeah. That's what we wanted. Boxmaker, cook, thrall taker, armorer. Take iron tools, carpenter. All the basic stuff that everybody normally takes. Oh yeah, I wanted to take that new. What is that? Kindling fire. We'll find out. I think it was crafted at an artisan bench. Do I have artisan bench yet? I don't. I should now. There we go. Damn it, that is going to take a long time for me to get used to. You build crafting stations out of here now. Everything's done with this stupid hammer. Everything. So, all of your tables. Not entirely sure why artisans are under carpentry, but they are. Just so you know. Need more twine. Build a box. Yeah, mod makers can use it to make professions. Yeah. That would be definitely a benefit. I think that the new build system is great. I love this. I love the fact that everything's organized. All the benches are organized. I don't have a bunch of shit clogging up my fucking side box here. This is all the stuff that I know. I can separate it also in my brain. I can say, okay, this is the things over here that I can craft without a table. And everything that I can't craft or that I need a hammer to craft, all my tables, all my benches, all that fun stuff, I have to have a hammer for. So I could make that distinction now, and it'll be a little bit easier for me to like mentally like process, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Put our wood in here. Role player habit. Lock your boxes. Yeah, crap isn't cluttering our inventory anymore. Exactly. I think that's one of the best things about it is that like you don't have this ginormous clusterfuck of an inventory just spewing everywhere every time you open up your bar to craft something. Especially for like role players who, I think role players in particular. Oh damn it! I didn't know that one of these things were here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have walked this way. Anyways, like I was saying, I think role players in general are going to enjoy the whole if he starts walking this way, I swear to God, I'm just gonna wall myself in. Okay, he didn't. Role players in general are gonna enjoy working with the hammer, because we have so much stuff that we have to craft, and so many decorations that now, like, if you want lights, hey, it's dark in my place. Boom, lights right here. Says so. Not hard to find. Going to like it as a PvP player. Yeah, PvP players, definitely rip all those magic adding mods. Yeah. But they have a place now, though. I mean, sorcery right here. Cool. But yeah, PvPers, yeah, all your building stuff right here. Easy, quick to access, no worries. Alright, that's done. Repair this. Repair this. Repair this. I got stone. I got stone. Cool. Don't need that then. We can finish this up. I got to talking. Sorry, guys. I got to talking and I got distracted. I lost track of what the hell I was doing. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Right here's the middle. F. Door frame. F. Door. F. Door frame. We'll go. Uno. Dos. I don't like non-asymmetrical houses. It like screws with my ADHD. It gives me anxiety. So all my buildings have to be equal-ish. We need some more stone. We're good on wood. Don't need any more of that. Awesome. Alright. Have I leveled yet already? Ooh, no thanks. Not yet, anyway. I hate dealing with rhinos anyway. Shit. We'll put a little bit more into expertise then. See if that kicks us over. It does. Sweet. We're out. Something that's going to take a little bit getting used to is you can't just like they've messed with the way movement works. So if you're like sprinting, you have to kind of like slow down and then hop. You can still use your mouse wheel to turn when you're building stuff. So nothing new there. Overall, the build system, because as far as snapping goes, and the way that the pieces lay in, it all feels smoother. Like almost the way that it feels like with the like some of the build mods installed. Not gonna lie. So I don't know. I'm not saying anything one way or another. But maybe, perhaps, maybe, something was borrowed on that account because it definitely feels like smoother. Snapping feels a lot smoother. Building doesn't feel as restrictive. I keep on forgetting about this stupid snake. Oh, nope, not me. Nope. Wouldn't it be easy if we could just all deal with our problems like that? Just, nope. Shit. Alright. Well, to spare you guys from this, I think we will. And as you can see, admin panel still the same. We will spawn in some rocks. And honestly, the whole idea behind this is just to keep it kind of simple. Like I said, not doing a super fancy build today. I just want to get this done so that I can show you guys the other sorcery stuff, because I'm sure that's what everybody wants to see. But yeah, overall building, it feels so much better. I think when everybody gets their hands on it and starts doing it, nobody is going to want to revert back to the old way of building. No pickup, unfortunately. They did not add that in. So any mods that do the pickup feature, um, they did not break you, and you will be needed. We're just gonna do a simple roof here. I really just enjoy most of all how quickly this is. Like if you have all your materials, or if you're in a clan and someone's feeding you mats, like it takes no time to put a base up now. It is so much faster. Might as well do extra so we can make a furnace. Some of the sorcery stuff is pretty big, so if it's too big to fit on that level below, I think we're just going to put it up here on the roof. Plus, it kind of gives the vibe, you know? So, yeah, that's the plan with that. Crafting stations, furnace. Pretty cool. Stick one. I love the fact that this is transparent now. So, like, you can see if you're about to be running into shit. What's the new way? What do you mean by the new way? The new way. The new what way? Explain, plus. Plus. I'm gonna need a campfire with all the rocks that I just put in here. Yay. Oh, the new way to build. Okay, so I'll show you real quick. Very, very, very easy. So you have to make a hammer. It weighs about 3 pounds. As you can see, like if you're laying down furniture or whatever, it's transparent. So you can now, instead of not being transparent, so like if you're trying to place a furnace or whatever, you can see. It's real easy. Once you have your hammer out, you hit the F key. You have all your stations here. Any station you want to make. That's how you do stations now. If you want to do decorations, this is also how you do decorations now. Any kind of crafting or building that involves stations or decorating or building a building. It's all in these 3 tabs. Yeah, and you have your different build pieces right here. Easy peasy. It's much faster. Like I was saying earlier, it does feel like. Yeah, it is. Um, it does feel like they took a little bit from the modding community and like made building more like the placement, like building placement. They eased up on those restrictions a bit. It seems that way to me, just by playing with this. What was I doing? You're welcome. And I was building a campfire so I don't starve to death because that is bad. Starving is bad. I don't recommend. We need crystal. Yuck. I'm probably going to spawn those in. And iron bars, which I'm not going to spawn in. To build our alchemy bench. Which is not an actual alchemy bench. It's a sorcery bench. What the hell? That scared the shit out of me. Too bad I'm inside, guy. Aha. Okay. So to build, you need these pouches right here to cast spells. The burlap, cloth, and the leather. This takes blood and a flask. I'm sure you're gonna need flasks for. Demon blood, gold dust, bone meal. This shit's expensive. Downside number 2 to sorcery. Shit is expensive, yo. No wonder they, in canon and all the lore and all the books, have slaves to gather a bunch of shit for them. You can't be doing this shit as a poor guy. Yeah, the meat and twine's not too bad. Um, some of the other stuff, like I don't even know how you get sacrificial blood in a flask. I assume you have to make a flask, then you have to make a sacrificial shrine, capture a thrall, drag his ass back there, slit his throat, put his blood in the vial, and then you can use it to make a leather pouch. I'm assuming that's how that works. Skulls are hard to find. I don't know why they're so hard to find. I don't know why. Maybe they've upped them and made them easier to find. But on the previous patch, it was much easier to get dismembered legs, dismembered arms, and bones. And like skulls were classified as like a rare item, so they didn't spawn as often. A chemical base, that's gonna suck. Thick leather, not too bad. Not too bad. Demon blood, not too bad. Bone meal, not too bad. Gold dust, that's gonna suck. Putrid meat, not too bad. Bones, not too bad. Twine, not too bad. So if you only need a burlap pouch, not going to be too. Yeah, 20 dismembered legs from one guy with a star metal tool. Yeah, exactly. If you only need a burlap patch to cast your spell, like Ice Bridge, like I'll show you guys Ice Bridge. That's super easy. You only need one of these burlap pouches. I have 3. But so let's even flex a little bit and do it from the roof. Let's do it from the roof. Hold on, I need stairs. Why did I not even bother to build stairs? Something we need to work on here. Stone. Brain is not correlating. Where's all the stone? Where did I put it? I put all the stone on this bench. I don't know why I did that. Anyways. We need to build some stairs. Yeah. Because that was annoying AF. Now we're going to put this in here. I'm actually going to throw these branches in and get this going. Well, I'm showing you guys how to do this. So yeah, like we were talking on the different burlap sacks, the burlap pouches, the leather pouches, the other pouches that you need, right? So for the low level spells, and for those of you who didn't get to see this before, right click. This is how you shank. So when it runs up on you, shank him. I mean, you can't combo with it. It's the 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There is a little bit of a combo, which is cool. I've not tried it, unlike anything, to see how much damage it does. You know, fuck it. Let's go see how much damage it does. We'll trust it on this alligator. So, like, barely anything. Also, as a side note, I need to lay down a bedroll. So yeah, um, for the base, at least on like a crocodile, this doesn't do shit. Maybe it serves some other function, but as to like attack with that, it doesn't do too bad. I didn't think it did a lot of damage. I was getting wrecked though by that gator, so yeah, first thing you used to cast sorcery with. You left click once. This will take you into the menu that lets you do detect corruption. We're not looking for that right now. We're looking for Ice Bridge, which is forces of nature. I mean, let me show y'all too. How do I back out? Can I not back out? C is how you back out. So if you go to cast, then you hit C, you back out. So just to see how quick I can do this, how quick I can get the spell off, we'll go boom. I know exactly where I'm going. Boom. Boom. That's how quick it takes for a sorcerer to get a spell off. And now we cruising. Yeah. No, they did say that it didn't take a lot to break these. Ugh. Oh, it breaks in sections. It breaks in sections. And then it just all shatters. Okay. Ugh. That's not ice. One way to lag out of the server. Have a bunch of sorcerers cast Ice Bridge all at once, and then break all the bridges. That'll crash some servers, boys. So, let's just skip right to it. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I think we've been streaming for how the fuck long have we been streaming for? A long ass minute. About an hour, almost an hour and a half now. So, yeah, we'll get into it. Why not? Just for shits. We'll go admin panel. Add level. What did they say we needed? We needed a thaumaturgy bench. TH, thaumaturgy. Gotcha. Iron? And crystal. There are different colored crystals now. There's red, blue, green, and then just regular. I'm sure that's going to come into play at some point. We are going to put the magic bench down. This magic bench, down here. More crystal, more rocks. Got it. Place similar items to combine equipment stats and appearance. So this is the new funky ass I can't remember what it's called. The glamour system, where you can have the stats of one item but the appearance of another item. They're calling it the illusion system. You do it from this bench. Thrall space. So I'm assuming you can capture sorcerers, thralls, and stuff their asses in this bench to upgrade your tome. Yeah, transmog system. That's right. Yep. This is their transmog system right here. I assume like you can do it with anything, even with the stone sword if you wanted. Yep. For a basic staff, just your basic arcane staff, 20 iron, 5 crystal, not too bad. Only does 5 health damage. We need some spell pages. Don't know where you get those. I assume because you can't craft them, that they're drops. So that's going to be fun. So you need at least one. And you need your book, your tome, which you have to have in your inventory to even cast with to begin with, I think. Yeah. Oh, something else cool. So this is from your perspective. When I first gazed into the black void and that darker than dark shape gazed back, I knew nothing would be the same. My mind raced to organize the knowledge taking shape in the empty vessel that was in my head. I could see the corruption of the eldritch world as plain as daylight, and gained sudden insight as to how I may shape that eldritch power. At first a staff, and then a bench to change the elements surrounding me. I was on my way to breaking barriers, and nothing could hold me back. And I assume that when you get the next version here, which only takes 1 stone, just not 5, not 10, not 20, not 2. A single one single stone. One single putrid meat. One single sorcerer's spell page. And your tome of correct, your spell book. This is your spell book. So we have the stone. We need a putrid meat, and we need a sorcerer's spell page. So let's get that stuff. Spell. There we go. Sorcerer's spell page. There is a spell book that is conceived, written, and completed. More often than not, the tome begins life as a nearly completed folio with a few basic spells inscribed within. Then, as new spells and rituals are learned, pages are added, and the book becomes something more, a portable archive of arcane knowledge and power. Written in blood as black as the night, this page may also be dismantled for its precious ink. Stuff that in there. We might have. And see, when you put your tome in, it sits right there. That's the coolest thing. We do have some putrid meat, and now that we need that, we're going to just keep that up here. Yeah. Give me the power. Blood right, soul drain. Hold up. Hold on, 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 hold on. What? Alright, Cthulhu, you can stop whispering. I know. You approve. I approve too. Imbue Wisp, Embed Wisp, Soul Drain, Blood Right, and Sacrificial Stone. Well, maybe it's like frost weapon crafting in the bench, which you need to go to a certain place to craft them rather than a drop. Maybe, but as far as I am aware, the only place you have to go is the cave that you walk into to get your book. And literally, like level 1, you could walk into this cave and get this book, the tome. It's just sitting there. All you do is walk in and pick it up. So let's level this just a little bit. Let's level this. Perk. One-time healing effect when your health drops below 50. And no. Wait. Or healing from healing effects. Oh, I'll take this instead. Combo finishers deal 20 armor damage, or equipped armor, wastes 25% left. I'll take the damage. That's just because I'm aggressive. When it comes to PvP and fighting in general, I tend to be an aggressive fighter. We are going to take some points of authority. I'm going to take up my vitality some more. What level am I? Because 39. All right, so we still have some more to go here. 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should be at max now. Yes. Okay. So we'll take that. Increases maximum health by 100. We'll take some more of this. Oh, choices, choices, choices. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increases your armor by 1/5 of your current stamina. Hell yeah. Because stamina regenerating fast is nice or whatever, but I'd rather have the armor. Should we take agility? Nah, I don't want to do. I'm not messing with agility right now. Or should we go? Do we want to go authority and mess more with the thrall stuff, or do we want to go more into PvP? I think for the sake of the video, let's go into thrall stuff. We'll get authority. Commanding presence. Your active followers are inspired by your battle prowess, have their health restored when you deal damage. Nice. Active followers gain passive health regeneration when not engaged in combat. No. We'll take this instead. This is much better. Actually, almost kind of OP. Because as long as you're in combat. Encumbrance. That is down here in expertise. That's what this is. This is your crafting skill and your weight. But they also took encumbrance into strength. So if you put some into strength, you'll gain encumbrance. If you put some into this, you'll gain even more. They also did that with between agility and grit. Agility will give you a little bit of stamina, and grit will give you a lot of stamina. Let's see. Let's put um, our last 5. Where do we want them to go? Last stand. When your health drops below 50. Remove all negative effects. That's good. It's really good. When you take damage, you regenerate the last instance of damage taken over 50 seconds. That's also really good. Heavy attack stagger. No longer rebound. That's really good. Like, regenerate the last instance of damage taken, though? Holy shit. How can you pass that up? Alright. Word of Power. Blood Right. Nice. Soul Drain. Both at the Sacrificial Stone. So we need a Sacrificial Stone. So let's show everybody what it takes to make a Sacrificial Stone. Normally, you will need a torch, some rocks, and some iron bars. We're going to be cheating mofos and just spawn that shit in. And I think for the lulz, we'll put it on the roof here. So we can be sorcerer edgelords. Casting spells like Saruman from our roof. Alright, so we're going to need some flasks. And we're going to need some bodies. Probably. We'll take an iron one. And we'll take some bindings. Lots of different kinds. We'll take leather. It's because I don't want to make it like too OP. Just spawning in a bunch of good shit. I'm trying to give you guys a realistic experience here. Let's do. Do they have the new armors? Do they have any new armor? Maybe. Let's start from the top here. Okay, yeah, this is new. The Gurnikai set is new. Let's look at this shit. Failed spotting. You're killing me, Smalls. How about the Theatrical Ages? Because this is also new. Well, guys, the armor's in the game. You just can't look at it yet. Here's the new war paints: Thorn, Necromancy, Slashes, and Demonology. Let's do the Demonology one, just for shits. We can't. Sorry, boys. There's also the Guernica saddle for horses. I assume we also cannot spawn that in. Yep, blocked. Can't do that yet. But it's there. Here's the new Acer ship that everybody was looking at earlier. Acer Raider. Also blocked. So just because you think you can see that shit in a min panel doesn't mean you can spawn that shit in. Acheronian Legate. Can we spawn this? No, we can't. None of the arcane stuff, I'm assuming? No. The Guernica Vandal stuff. Yes? No. So yeah, none of the new stuff is ready yet. None of the new items. I assume it's because the store's not ready yet. They're not letting people do that quite yet. That's okay. We will go with what is appropriate. We'll go with Turanian Heavy, I think. Did it not spawn me? It spawned me. Okay, great. Cool. Thanks, guys. Give me some gloves. That would be great. Give me a helmet. Thanks. We are going to go thrall hunting and see if we can't test to see how authority buffs your blunt damage, how much easier that's going to be. Because it says that it does. Let's see by how much. I know there's a camper right over here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get a sword instead of rolling with this stone sword. Train. Yeah. Let's go with. I like the war axes myself. Cool. So let's go over to this dog to the desert camp and see how easy it is to capture a thrall now. Let's go test it. And we're not going to be super picky. This guy will do. You can see the glutton for punishment is already ticked off. That is the vitality number 4, or the final vitality perk, where you get like a passive regen. But I'm bleeding, so I'm also like spewing damage everywhere. Actually, to be honest with you, it feels almost. I mean, I know he was only a fighter too. It felt a little bit more difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It felt a little harder. Like I didn't quite do as much blunt damage, now that it's been associated with the stat, it didn't feel like, I don't know. To me, it didn't feel like I was doing as much damage as I would normally do. This rhino is going to want to scrap. Now, we are doing a pretty good amount of damage as far as our axe goes. But I mean, blunt damage, like throw capping, didn't seem to be doing as much blunt damage. Just right off the rip. I feel like associating it with a stat may not have been the best idea. But that's the way that it's done now, just so you know. Blunt damage is tied to your authority stat. So the more authority you take, the more blunt damage you do. We're going to strap homie in here. Sorry, guy. It is what it is. That's tough. Don't demonetize me, Twitch, YouTube. But we're showing it, boys. And that is that. That is how you blood sacrifice somebody in Conan Exiles. And you do gain corruption for doing that. Again, that's tough. But yeah, it's right there. There's your sacrificial blood. Now we need a flask. I forget why we even need this. I know that we do. Was that always there? Or am I tripping? I don't remember this being here. I don't know. We need a flask. A couple flasks. We'll spawn in. More than one. FLASK. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right. Excuse me. Cool. So we have our flasks. Let's put this in here. Craft. Boom. Easy and done. Let's spawn in another thrall. Spawn NPC. Spider. Curse. Number 1. Sumerian. What's up, guy? Ow. Okay, there we go. You hit him with the heavy? Yeah, that's doing it. I don't know, for some reason, the light attacks, the light blunt attacks, don't do that much. But the heavy blunt attacks do way more now. Same combat movement. Not sure why they do that, but it's a thing. So remember to use your heavy attack button when trying to capture thralls now. We're going to strap homie up, and we're going to steal his soul. Just to see the animation. Oof. That's tough. And we are now at heavy corruption, so we now look like a murder machine. And I think now we might be able to corrupt our stats. We certainly can. Which we need souls to do. This is some Brendan Fraser's mummy machine. It's exactly what this shit is. Alright. So we're going to corrupt our vitality first. 2, 5. Boom. Grotesque Essence. Gain passive health regeneration that scales with your corrupted vitality. The more corrupted vitality you have, in other words, the more passive health regeneration you get. And just for shits, we are going to spawn in some more thralls. And we're gonna corrupt all of our stats here. Sorry, Sumerian dude. I apologize thoroughly. You don't want this. But I need you to take one for the culture. I need you to take one for the team. If you'd lived through this, I'd send you some of the royalties later. Oh, animation broke. Try it again. And that is one thing that goes for these sorcery benches. You have to be able to physically approach the bench. So when you are laying this bench down, please, 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 for the love of God, please do not set this bench somewhere where you cannot walk up to it. Otherwise, you will not be able to use this bench. You have to be able to do it from the top here. From this top space right here. You have to be able to walk up to the bench. So if you want to place something over to the side, or over to that side, that's fine. Over to the back, that's fine. Don't put anything right here. Otherwise, you will not be able to use this bench. Twisted Flesh. Have a chance to deflect damage. The chance scales with your corrupted vitality. Hot damn. Corrupted vitality meta. Maybe. You can sacrifice cooks, can't you? You should be able to. Strap them up. And soul drain. I mean, we're on, like, what? Body number 3? For the soul drain, soul corruption stuff. And soul drain is, you need souls to corrupt your own stats. So you have to, it takes thralls. It takes bodies. So we're on, I think that was body number 3. We're going to keep on going. Petrified. You are immune to bleed, poison, disease, and sunder. Holy shit, that is OPAF. Immune to bleed damage? Well, that makes daggers useless. Poison damage? Holy fuck. That's so nice. Let's test it. Let's spawn another cook and see if he does bleed damage with daggers. Hit me, guy. Hit me, guy. Hit me, guy. Come on. Nope. No bleed damage. Oh, that's gonna piss off so many people. If you use daggers and you're fighting somebody with the corrupted vitality build, good luck to you. So what would be effective is if then you could then take those bodies and then use them in the graves that you need for necromancy. Is there any more recipes for us to learn? No, there's not. Nothing other than the usual stuff. Steel, hardened steel, star metal, pickaxe. I mean, and these things that I'm running through, these are just the stuff that I normally take. I'm sure everybody has their own set of stuff that they like to use. Okay, we are nearly done with corrupting vitality. We need another body. Oh wait, we can fully corrupt it. Cool. Boom, fully corrupted vitality. Tainted vessel. When you take damage, you expel corruption, dealing damage in an area around you, or corrupting enemies around you if they can receive corruption. So if you're fighting an NPC, you deal damage, and if you're fighting a player, you corrupt them. And if they are already at max corruption, I assume they take damage. Holy balls. So let's keep going on this crazy train. Archer, sure. Come on down. Oh, there we go. See? Hit me, guy. And honestly, like, he's not doing that much damage. Heavy armor sorcerers might be the way to go, boys. You get Scourge at your first level of Strength Corruption. Deal additional damage that scales with your corrupted strength. As expected, and also cool. Down with that. Let's pick a rando pando. Doesn't really matter which one. Archer, cool. Come on down. That's so funny to me. I love how it says Acer Archer, and yet it's like a redhead. Role player joke. Do it to a female thrall. Yeah, let's try to find one. As soon as we get done stealing his soul, we will try to spawn in a female thrall. Well, to make sure that it's a female thrall, I think I'm gonna have to get like a special drop. But that's okay. We'll get a named NPC in here and see what the animation looks like. The animation for a blood sacrifice, if you missed it, it's brutal as fuck. You literally just like walk up and slit their throats. And yeah, like that's the animation. It's as simple as that. Excuse me. Been talking a hot minute now. Calandra. Who doesn't, funny enough, take that kind of damage. So we're just going to shift delete you. And find another one. Eight of Frostbite. I know. You do. Because I've actually captured you before. And see, now I don't have to fear your daggers because you don't do bleed damage to me anymore. In fact, you're not damaging me at all. And I don't have God mode on. Maybe a bug, maybe a feature. Oh, no, there we go. Running sideways meta. Getting close. I thought that was going to be it. A couple more hits then. There we go. All right. Take poor Ada over here to the sacrificial stone. And this is what a soul drain looks like on a female thrall. Rip. I wanted to check. Do you get anything from, like... No, you don't. Huh. Alright. So let's keep going up the tree here. Yeah. Yeah, the desiccation is real. Does not look pretty, Kitty. That is true. Mule kick. Your kick knocks back enemies farther and knocks them down. We're gonna have to. This is Sparta somebody at some point. Rack. Blows from your strikes numb your opponents, reducing their damage potential. Holy shit! So now, when you hit people with perk 3 uncorrupted, you reduce their damage. Yeah, this is going to be the way to go. People's going to want to play like this. Like, the more, just in general, the more that I've played with this corruption, the OP AF it has been. Let's spawn in another thrall and work through the corrupted authority, so we can see what those are. Oh, and see right there, there's the damage reduce. So now he barely does anything. Hit me again, guy. Oh shit. What did they do to it? Oh no, it's a perk, right? So if you take corrupted 15, the blows from your strikes numb your opponents, reducing their damage. So they don't do as much damage to me. Then, on top of all the other attributes I have, the pause menu. So right here, there's your creative mode, your character menu, and then underneath server, all the server stuff. The admin panel, if you haven't seen it, still the same. But just the pause menu is just a little different. It is a more professional looking pause menu. I agree. I think it looks better, personally. Stealing souls and digging holes. Feeling like the Undertaker up in here. Alright. We got one more left. Corruption 1 for authority. You frenzy. When you deal damage in combat, your followers enter a frenzied state. Frenzied followers deal 3% more damage for each corrupted charisma attribute. It's not charisma, it's authority. So they should probably change that. Funcom boys. Typo for you to fix. Yeah, it would be so good if all the crafting stations had animations. That would be amazing. I think it would make the game way better. No, don't you dare walk off that edge. Yeah, see, she's hitting me with that arrow. See that little that's the notification that she's not doing damage. So, or as much damage. So as long as that's up from my cursed perk, then if she were to continue to hit me here, my other accursed perk also does damage. So that's going to make necromancers nasty. You're going to do it? I think a lot of people would appreciate it, having animations for crafting benches. I think it just makes the game more realistic. It definitely adds realism. It makes you feel more connected, I think. Like, I know this is just a short, like 5 or 10. Yeah, yes. Spondylium or something. It removes ghost crafting stuff. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, let's put the helmet on. Let's go into full PvP mode. And let's spawn Liam. Nuked. Nuked. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the way to go, boys. I will take these healing wraps. Thank you very much, good sir. Yeah, corrupted attributes are the way to go. When you deal damage in combat, your followers enter a frenzied state. We already did that one. Sorry. Flesh bond. Damage taken by you is split between you and your followers. Sweet. Alright, well, we know that we need to make our book better for the next spell set. And let's look at these ones while we have a chance. So that's just the reveal corruption. Just in that one. I believe this one is the Wisp. Yeah, the Wisp. That's the little light that follows you around. So let's upgrade the book and look at the next stuff that we need. Now, for the second level, you need 5 feathers, some feral, and another spell page. How much feral? Just 1. Different colored feathers now. Just keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two. Oh, we just need 1. Oh, and a spell page. So for the second upgrade, you learn Slow Fall. I think we're going to skip right into the third upgrade here. Savory, Glowing Goop, spell page. I believe you get this now from the bottom of the ocean, from those blue plants. Just so people know. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Boom. Upgrade number 4? Yeah, 4. Abyssal Mount, an Abyssal Mount. So, Horse and Rhino, Abyssal Mounts. Nice. That was Word of Power. That means I can straight up cast it? I can just, at will, summon them out. I'm going to need a Circle of Power. Fuck. Alright, let's get one of those. Sorry, guy. You're in the way. Normally, to build a Circle of Power, it costs 200 bone meal, 100 bricks, and 50 steel. We are just going to spawn one in. Oh, let's spawn in one of these floor paints too, just for shits. Oh, we can't. Fuck. None of the cool decoration stuff or none of the cool armors or weapons we can spawn in yet. Yeah, the thing in the first dungeon that we saw. Yeah. Um. Boop. Put you right there. Put you right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Circle of power. We need some blood. We got some blood. We need some demon blood and some bones. We got some bones. We need some demon blood. 10 demon blood. We're going to summon our demon horse. Yeah. Look at this guy. If you notice, he does have a timer. And another thing else to notice, all of your thrall bars now are in green. So that's how you can differentiate between your thrall and like an enemy. These are definitely faster than regular horses. Like I'm outrunning that kudu. Turn radius is pretty smooth. Trample damage is good. Ugh. What was that attack animation? Holy shit. Ugh. No, it doesn't look like they do have stats. But they don't have an inventory. Something to keep in mind. Custom server mod, I had enemies red, claymates blue, and Thrall pets green. I think they are taking that idea because they have thralls in green and enemies in red. I don't know what color allies are, but those two are the same at least. Yeah, these are definitely faster than a normal horse. I would say they're a little bit faster than black and white horses, which are faster than standard horses. Cleansing Brew is also one of the borrowed. Yeah. I didn't know that was originally your idea. That's really cool. Good idea. Thank you for inventing it. Animations on this are very smooth. Turning radius is solid. It's fast. The HP drain on it is slow. I can definitely see why you would want to take this and compare it to a regular horse. It doesn't jump very high. If you were playing like a Dark Paladin Hell Knight type character, oh yeah, you would be wanting one of these guys. Try walking with the horse. Sure. Soon as I get out of this rhino party. Feel my wrath? Alright, let's walk. And driving through the desert on a horse with no name. There's the walk animation. For those who are interested. Still pretty fast. Oddly enough, the gallop seems to be same speed. Apologies. So I don't think they adjusted gallops. Gonna stick him right here. He'll be fine. And we are going to upgrade the next level of our buck. More spells. We need some human flesh, some volatile gans, and another spell page for the 5th upgrade. Oh, there it is. One. Put that in there. Put that in there. We need some volatile glands. But we are accumulating quite the odd amount of stuff in this bench. It replaces the hourglass and makes the bar a timer. That would be useful. Yeah. I did not see what we gained, so I'm going to have to look because I was busy reading chat. Detect corruption, ice bridge, wall of fire. Hell yeah. No, I heard it just damages buildings, so I'm not going to cast it inside mine. Cloth pouch. Eat shit, Croc. Now, unfortunately, they are smart enough to walk around it. Demon Horse does not have any attack animations. And that's that. That is the firewall, boys and girls. Let's show off the wisp while we're at it. It's a little death wisp, little soul that follows you around. Come on, little soul. There we go. It's just gonna circle around you and light up the space. Pretty nifty. Spell page, blood, and brimstone. Now, keep in mind how many spell pages we've used so far. A shitload. And if these are drops, you're going to need to be hitting up a lot of sorcerer NPCs. Add that. Add that. Add that. Upgrade number 6. Creeping Darkness. We'll show that off. That is the nasty spell that affects NPCs. And just to show that off, we'll go over to this Thrall Camp and cast it. Just for shits. Shift delete this guy, because ain't nobody got time for that. Shift delete this guy. And this guy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see how NPCs react to Creeping Darkness. No, they were supposed to be like terrified. I don't see any terror. I see no terror. Oh, look, there's a spider web that I just trapped myself in. Yuck. But yeah, like wrecking NPCs, no trouble now. I have no idea how long this spell runs for, but we will see this out. Watch out for those if you do cast this. Yeah, no trouble at all. That looks sus. A sorcerer, perhaps? Aha! Nuke everyone. Oh, right there. Sorcerer spell page. So that is how you get those. See, this is like their little sorcerer NPC camp or whatever. They just spawned already? So maybe no loot drop there? Not sure what's going on. Uh, uh, scroll. Skills Cult Master. Don't mind if I do. You learn the Skills Cult Master armor and the Forgotten Furnishings. Nice! So the stuff from the event, you can get that from a drop now. Dead Sorcerer's Map. Oof. Yeah. Nuke you. No troubles. Barely did any damage. And keep in mind, I have no attachment on my armor and no attachment on my weapons. This is just level 60 end game weapon, end game armor. I didn't add like armor plating or anything like that on it. It's just base. No problem. I'm telling you guys right now, corrupted stats. I've said it already like 3 or 4 times. Corrupted stats is going to be meta. People are going to come up with different various builds. I personally feel like the one that I'm using right now is extremely good, which is full vitality, full corrupted vitality. So yeah, we're gonna run back to the base, teleport back to the base, and finish upgrading that book so you guys can see how that goes. The horse has been here this whole time. As you can see, his bar is almost down, so I'm sure he will desummon here in a moment. We need One of these, which we have. Wait. One of these, which we have. And some alchemical base. Something I wanted to do real quick. I wanted to test the transmog system before we get too far ahead of ourselves here. Is that on this? No, it's not. It's on that bench that I was just at. Derp to derp. So, Turanian helmet. Haha! Cool! Okay. Appearance of the robe. Stats of the armor. Okay, so when you do that, keep in mind, when you put something in this slot right here, the appearance slot, that item will be destroyed. Because it's now going to be the appearance of this item. It doesn't cost anything to do, but you do lose your item. So, just something to remember. I don't even know what just happened. I was just hitting a bunch of buttons. There we are. So, Turanian armor that has now the appearance of Skelos Master Cultist armor. Alright, now we need our alchemical base for this next one. Right. Mass call and detect resources. What the fuck does mass call do? Find resources. Hey, there we go. Some resources. If you ever feel like you're having troubles finding resources, cast this one. Leads you right to it. Even goes through rocks. Pretty nifty. Harvests and recalls minerals in an area around the caster. Hell yeah! Oh, that's a lag fest. Everything around me just got harvested all at once. And now I'm over encumbered. But it did give me like resin. It gave me bark. It gave me wood. It gave me stone. It gave me ironstone. Shit, that was good. The coal, way better numbers than you'd get with a pickaxe. Not too shabby. I'd say. Mass call. Okay, so that is the harvest, the mass harvest. All right. How the fuck long does this detect resources last? Holy balls. Spell page, blood, and a skull. Cool. Just one. Yep. And we need blood. Blood. Just regular blood. There we go. I don't know how much we need, but I'll just spawn it a bunch. And that's confusing me. We need a spell page. Spell. Boom. Where are we at now, guys? Almost 3 hours. Holy shit. I apologize. It has taken so long. For those of you who are enjoying yourselves and sticking with me through all of this, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Summon Corpse. We're getting into the good stuff now, boys. Um, last corpse you left in the world to appear at your chucks. Okay, so if you die, instead of having to go back and get your body, it brings your body to you. PvPer boys, that is going to save you from a lot of dangerous situations. That is going to get you your gear back. I would recommend all of you have a sorcerer in your clan, and they learn this ASAP. Moving on. More blood, more skulls. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we need another sorcerer's page. Damn it, I forgot. This is the 8th upgrade of the spellbook. Raise dead and call the dead. You're going to need a shallow grave to be able to raise the dead. Which we will conveniently build in here. They only take rock and compost normally. Very easy. We're going to spawn some in. We'll put it under the. We'll put the grave under the stairs. By the window. Yeah, sure, why not? Combat capable human. Oh. Oh no. Do you have to bury people alive? Because I think you have to bury people alive. Let's see. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I think you have to bury people alive. Great. All right. So we have our thrall here. He's bound. We stick him in. Not suitable for this purpose. Oh, because he's an alchemist. Oh, well, shit. We'll drag him up here. For those of you who have not seen the blood right animation, here you are. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Yeah. Then there's your sacrificial blood right there. Poor guy. Oh, well. So, you need a combat capable thrall. So let us spawn a archer. What's up, guy? You are combat capable. He is still alive. He is not dead. He is unconscious. And you do bury them alive. So you take unconscious thralls, you drag them to the shallow grave, you bury them alive, and then you can raise them as a zombie. Apparently this has an animation. You need 360 around this. So please place it outside. Or place it somewhere with no walls around it. You have to be able to stand here at the top. Nice. Resurrected corpse. No, I don't know if you can see it or not. This guy, he has an inventory, so he can carry shit. You can name him if you'd like. They don't have equipment, but they also don't have a time bar either. So there's that. We are gonna get some more of these guys. I kind of wanted to see. All right, so the base doesn't do that much at first. I imagine these guys are going to be good in groups. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah. So like I was saying, I imagine those guys are going to be good in groups. Let's find out. We'll spawn another archer in here. No. Bad zombie. Run over here. Resurrection. For he who believeth in Conrad shall gain everlasting life. Maybe not the way that you were planning on it, but it is what it is. Necromancy jokes for the win. Ta-da. Boom. 2 zombies having a staring contest. I'm going to spawn the next one outside because I don't want them to mob him. I'm pretty sure you can have at least 3 of these guys follow you. And keep in mind, to make a zombie, it just needs to be combat capable. It does not need to be super strong. All zombies are equal. And this is a very good time, as it's getting darker, to cast our Wisp spell to give everybody... new spell. Call forth a terrible fog and undead horde within. Well, you know I gotta test that shit. Oh, we're getting a sandstorm. Alright. Follow. Follow. They're both following. Follow. So all three of them are following me. Come on, boys. If you want to be the zombie horde master, you now have a chance to be a zombie horde master. I mean, pretty good damage to unarmored targets. Yeah. Come on, zombie boys. Yikes. Now keep in mind, I do have authority, so that is buffing my thralls. However, I only have authority 10, which is halfway. It is corrupted. But yeah, these guys can take a hit, and they can seemingly deal damage. What if I assume they'll follow me if I teleport? What if we test them up against something stronger? That was that rampage that just kicked off. That's going to buff their damage. It I wish they wouldn't be attacking me. I wish they would be attacking the thralls. But yeah, you see, that one just ate an arrow. Nothing. Thralls look like they are not... The zombie thralls are not having any problem. Alright, buddy, if you insist. Yeah, they're tough. While we are waiting, let us spawn in some leather pouches. So we can try that other spell. Damn it! Got interrupted. Where's my zombie horde that I was promised? Oh, I hear something. Oh, here comes one. Oh, there comes another one. Okay. I can see how this can potentially become an unfair advantage. If you keep spawning thralls out of the ground. Now, out of that big melee that we just had, we lost one zombie, and the other ones are almost dead. Some rando-ass goats. I hear them. I hear us spawning them in. I'm not seeing them. There's one. And yeah, again, for the like 20th time on this stream, corrupted stats nuke. Our 2 remaining zombies are still alive. And that was the raise dead spell. Or the zombie horde spell. Not much of a horde. Oh yeah, my recommendation to Funcom on that one would be localize the spawning to close to the player and increase the spawn rate. Because that was a little underwhelming for all that corruption and all the ingredients and everything. Wasn't that good. So let's go back to our little base and upgrade the book again. Alright, boys. Stand guard. Gray Lotus Powder for the 9th upgrade. Or wait. Is this 9th or 10th? 9th or 10th. I'm not sure. I've lost count. Upgrade. 10 Gray Lotus Powder. 10 Demon Blood. Excuse me. And 1 more Sorcerer's Spell Page. Cool. Demon Blood, Gray Lotus Powder. Got it. Invisible Self, Mirror Mark, Cleanse, or Mask Corruption. So that takes a burlap pouch currently. And that one takes. So that's the mirror spell that we saw in stream. And this is the invisibility spell. They have made it a lot more obvious. If you're trying to use some PvP, I don't see how you cannot be seen unless you're using this at night. Let's just for shits see. Yeah. Um, can't get it to go to midnight at the moment on Testlive, but during the daytime, you're obvious as hell. I think the only person you are gonna fool is an NPC. Trying to use this in PvP, don't see it working. Then again, at night, maybe you might be able to get away with it just because it's so fucking dark, and seeing a transparent ass person is going to be difficult. But with the bluey, wavy shit that's going on right here, yeah, I'm pretty sure that you won't be that hard to miss. So you're going to need some soul essence and some demon blood for the next one, and another spell page. Holy balls! That's a lot of spell pages. So soul essence. Normally, you would get this by sacrificing a a thrall on the blood altar. Demon blood 15. Elixir of Rebirth. Interesting. Potion that allows followers to learn physical or mental skills without training experience. Hmm. Okay. Well, I gotta test that. Let's spawn in a tamed fighter one. And just a side note, this invisibility spell has lasted for a long ass minute. Alright, and then Potion of Rebirth. Re. No. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you put it in there, tell them to use it. What happens? Nothing. Use it. Maybe they have to have perks before you can actually make them re-roll them. Seems to be that way. Moving on. Demon blood and sacrificial blood in a flask. Call of Nergal and Abyssal Call. Cool. A right to call forth and bind a demon from the abyss. The Call of Nergal is that's the flying bat. Yeah. We'll try that one just for shits. Spacebar is to gain altitude. You gradually lose altitude over time, it appears. So it is like a hang glider. Every time you hit the spacebar, you get a little bit higher, but at the same time, you burn a little bit more. So, yeah. It is kind of cool to fly above the exiled lands. It's pretty nice. A lot of you guys doing flying mounts might want to look into this method of flight control. I kind of think it would be cooler if the bat was not burning a timer or whatever. But yeah, you hit the C key and you fall back down. So there's that. Oh yeah, we were going to summon a demon. Not something you hear on every stream, folks. Human flesh, demon blood, sacrificial blood in a flask. Human flesh. Got it. So just a side note, all of this, well, I think, would go really well with Yogg. Excuse me. More so than it would Darketo or Set at this point, unless they make some changes. Just thematically, I think it fits well with the whole aesthetic of Yogg. Human flesh. Yeah, that's right. So here comes the demon. That's cool. He looks like a scaly, tusked monkey. At least to me. And yeah, you have no choice. You click on him, he has an inventory, but he always follows you. Come on, big guy. Take big fella for a spin. See what his damage is like. Holy shit! He's got a cool pounce attack. And I guess they do gain levels. Your summoned demons. Okay, so you can place them. They are permanent. These demons are permanent. Nice. Something good to know. If you don't want to be a necromancer, if you want to be a demonologist instead, you can now summon your own demon army, and they are permanent. With some interesting animations. This singular demon is getting kind of pwned by the giant snake. I think he will die from poison damage. He will indeed. What do they drop? Demon blood. Thick hide and bones. All the things you would expect a dead demon to drop. I forgot you guys were there, and you kind of freaked me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. So I imagine, since you can summon more than one, and they're permanent, and just like the zombies, in a small groups, these demons would be pretty nasty. All right, can we upgrade the book anymore? We can. We need Dragon Horn, Demon Blood, and more another spell page. So we're on like 12 now, I think. 12 or 13. So, Dragon Horn? I think you said I needed like 20 Dragon Horns? Yeah. and 30 demon bloods. Holy shit. I'm just going to spawn in a stack. I'm tired of going after this shit over and over again. Alright. Stack of demon blood. And the spell page. For everybody who's stuck with me so far, I can still see there's a bunch of guys in chat still. Guys and gals, thank you so much for sticking with me through this. We are trucking through, going over sorcery as reasonably quickly as possible. That wasn't the idea when we first started it, but the stream started taking so long that I thought if I try to do all this organically, this will never get done. So we started spawning things in, and here we are, 12 book upgrades later. I don't know what that did. Did that even do anything? Oh, yeah. You can summon in abyssal weapons now. It didn't say. So the maul and the bow. Hardened steel, blood. Shaped wood, blood. Let's see what the hammer is like. It summons in a demon who immediately dies. Side note, that is a cool look. Anybody who wants to know what humanoid demons look like in the Conan world, they look like that. Horns, glowy eyes, sharp teeth, scaly skin. I will take that. Thanks. The 200 maul, gifted to its wielder by a demon, with the agreement that blood will be spilt on it. As soon as you draw it, timer starts ticking. So yeah, keep that in mind. The longer you have that weapon out, the longer, or the shorter you have to use it. So only draw it when you have to. Black blood, I have no idea where the hell you get black blood from. And dragon powder. We're going to spawn that shit in just to see what the 13th upgrade is like. Maybe it'll tell us. Black as night, smells faintly of sulfur. I assume a demon of some sort, or some type of a boss drop. So yeah, black blood. And then we need dragon powder. Upgrade 13. Abyssal armor. Now, is that a summon? It is a summon. Okay, I gotta try that shit out. Heavy padding, sacrificial blood. In a flask. We'll just make another one while we're at it. Oh. Yikes. We screwed up, I think. Because this can't be moved. Yep. The more you know. Alright. Demonic Abyssal Armor. Let's try. So this is what it looks like. The Abyssal Armor. Pretty freaking cool. I hope this doesn't have a timer. It does. Shit. It is light armor. There is no glove set, it doesn't look like. Oh, yeah, there is. I just didn't see it. Alright. So, yeah, the Abyssal Armor set. Pretty freaking cool. And yeah, this is ticking away. I think we will be done streaming by the time this gets done. But lots of buffs. This is definitely something to put on, like, if you summon it, and, like, put it on a display rack or something until you know for sure you're going to be needing it. One of those situations. All right. More black blood for the 14th upgrade. More fragments of power. More sorcerer's spell page. Let's see where this is going. We're going to spawn in a stack. Sorcerer's spell page. And fragment of power. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fragment of power. Spell page. Black blood. Upgrade. Number 14. Lightning storm. Hell yeah. We've seen that. We know what that does. Witch fire powder and more black blood. Funny enough, we have everything else we need in there. So, yeah. Upgrade number 15. Transportery stone. I think that is the teleporter that they were talking about. That's exactly what that is. So here's the old trusty dusty build here. Transportery stone. You would have to have a lot of fucking space. We are going to put ours right here. It costs 100 alchemical base, 3 torches, 100 silver bars, and 200 bricks. We are going to spawn one in just for shits. Actually, we're going to spawn in 2. So we get the full effect here. 1, 2. We're going to put one in here and one in somewhere else. So this is what they look like. We're going to put the next one on the beach. Yeah. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Away? Hey, what they gonna say? You? Me? Anyways. Overlapping. This is literally flat ground. I'm not sure. I don't know. Almost. There is a placement spot for it. Oh, there it goes. Boom. Okay. Ignite. Ignite the gateway between your stones. You need 50 brimstone and 3 sacrificial bloods just to turn this shit on. People's about to be carrying a bunch of brimstone around with them. You know why. Drop it in. Holy shit, 50, huh? Let's spawn in a whole fucking stack. Alright, so I guess you can leave the brimstone in there. You don't have to actually carry it on your person. So yeah, leave the brimstone in there. Keep this filled up with sacrificial bloods. I assume that if you're using a locker, bench locker mod, this won't be a problem for stealing. We're going to turn this bad boy on. And voila! El Portal. How do I travel? I don't know. Does it have to be on at both locations? I bet you it does. Watch me teleport back. And it does have to be on at both locations to be able to work. Alright. So that's exactly how these work. Both of these have to be activated at the same time. So I imagine it'll be safe to leave one turned on, and you're going to want another one turned off unless you're planning on using it. I can't fast travel right now. Why the fuck not? And there you go. Demonic energies and tainted from using that. And, oh, okay, it did not turn it off. Teleport back and forth as much as you'd like. I don't know if you're ever supposed to get full corruption, but I have full corruption now. And that's it. That is the book as far as it goes. Just for shits, I know we haven't shown off Lightning Storm yet, so we'll show that off. Soon as that goes away, because apparently I can't cast with this on. It won't let me. And I can't swing my hammer or do anything. It's a bug or it's a feature. I think it's a bug. Yeah. So bug discovered. I'm gonna pull bracelet. Oh, never mind. Crocodile pulled bracelet for me. There we are. So yeah, as described, we are going to try the thunderstorm. Ah, nukes! Oh no! Don't hit my building! Holy shit! Don't cast this near your house. It blows up trees. It blows up build pieces. Danger. I mean, the strikes aren't very fast, but they are very powerful. Whoa. Yikes. That could have been us. And that's that. I am going to test the mall to see if it has any special like animations or whatever. Doesn't appear so. All right. Well, everybody, we're going to be wrapping this shit up right here. Thank you all for joining me. This was your 3.0 run through update. We are on Testlive now, so I'm assuming that anytime between 1 to 3 weeks from now, we will have release. If there's a lot of bugs, which I have not personally experienced a lot of bugs myself, um, it'll probably be more in the 3 week range. Not so many bugs, maybe about a week, maybe less than a week. Um, Maybe in a couple days, if there's not that many bugs, they'll roll this out for you guys to play with. So only Funcom really knows the answer to that. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this test live and watching everything that you have to experience soon. This has been Clever Polar Bear. I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for watching. See you soon.